Hello! There are three main reasons why I would like to meet my neighbors from the Falkland Islands. The first one, I study international affairs and I've been studying a lot about the Falkland Islands from the Argentinian perspective. And I think now it's time to listen what the Falklanders have to say. Second one, I'm very interested in cultural diplomacy and also cultural exchanges. I had the chance to travel to the US and Europe with different scholarships and live with host families. Those were amazing experiences. Furthermore, I'm starting to write my thesis about US cultural diplomacy in Argentina. In the future, I would love to work in diplomacy. Third reason, I'm a photographer who loves traveling, taking pictures and sharing them on social media. If I travel to the Falklands, I'll be willing to photograph not only the landscapes, which I'm sure they are great, but also the people with their traditions and lifestyles.
Hello, my name is Bloker. I'm a student of Foreign Affairs and Law here in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and it will be an honor for me if I could have the opportunity to travel to the islands. I think the best way to integrate the people from South America and the people that live there is through communication, is through dialogue. In order to tackle down prejudice and stereotypes, the answer is to travel, to know the mindset, the history and the culture of the society that lives there, to see firsthand what is happening and what happened. For me, it will be an unique opportunity for my development as a professional and as a person. It will be a fulfilled dream if I could have the opportunity to be there in February. I think this project is very interesting and very important. I am sure that this trip is going to change me. I am sure that I will not be the same Dylan that left from Buenos Aires in February. And it will also change the other participants that are going to be selected from different South American countries for this project.
Hi, I'm Jesica, I'm 20 years old and I'm an engineering student from Buenos Aires. I would like to meet my neighbors in the Falkland Islands because I want to learn more about their culture and way of life. I think that it's a shame that even though we're so close, we don't interact much with each other and also little about the Falkland Islands as well. I want to learn about their traditions, food, slang, festive days, everything I can about them. Then I want to showcase it all so other people can learn about it too. I want to tell the locals about Argentina's culture as well. If possible, I would love to try the traditional food and bring them some Argentina's food as well, like alfajores. I would also love to offer them mate, and if they let me, teach them how to make milanesas or empanadas. I know that despite our differences, Argentines and Falklanders will get on really well, and I think that learning about each other's cultures is an important step to accomplish that. I want to thank the British Embassy of Argentina and the government of the Falkland Islands for this opportunity. I know it will be an incredible experience and I will be honored to be selected. Thank you for your consideration.
Hi, why I would like to meet my neighbors in the Falkland Islands. To meet people who live normal lives, defying the roar of the wind and the waves, seeing the landscape being shaped by the time, and from whom I can learn as much I can share. People whose ancestors, like ours, traveled from beyond the horizon following a dream. I want to hear their stories, know their feelings, while with them, among penguins, in a common experience of respect and understanding, under a sky furrowed by albatross and petrels. I want to visit my neighbors in the islands, to place one more stone in the bridge that can unite us, a bridge that seems to be invisible for many, but that we can uncover shaking hands in a first step, sharing this hope with the others, and acknowledging everything what we already share. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Matias Florin and I study business management in Universidad, Torcuato de Tella. I'm 19 years old and I live hooked for surfing and the ocean. Currently, I live in Buenos Aires and work for Scarlet Surfboards, a surfboard factory I started up in 2016 with some friends. My hobby is filming and video editing. I enjoy filming my surfing and kiteboarding trips to afterwards edit them and publish them on my social media accounts. On this trip to the Falkland Islands, I will be making a film showing the culture, the nature and the people of the place. The goal of this project is to help overcome the differences that the UK and Argentina had in the past. The seaside is my place in the world, that's why I would love to travel there. On top of that, I like the fact that I will be getting to live with a local family that week, because getting to know the people and the culture of a place when traveling is the most important thing.
Hi, I am Penelope, I am from Argentina. Nowadays, I am living in Buenos Aires because I am studying at the university, but I am from Tapalqué, a small town in Buenos Aires province. I am studying sociology. I am really interested in visiting the Falkland Islands in order to know how is life and culture there. Because of the course of studies, I have chosen the way of living of people as my main motivation. I wonder how life of people of my age is, how their current days are, what are their habits and thoughts about us. What I know about the Falkland Islands is what I can search on the internet and what I have been taught at school, but nothing can be compared to going through the amazing experience of being there. When you really want to know about the place, you need to be there. That's why I would like to visit the Falkland Islands, chatting with them, and being in contact with their lives may perhaps help us, Argentinian people, heal wounds from the past.
The first couple of things that come into mind when asked about why I would like to go to the islands would be that I have a bunch of sweaters that I want to wear since our winter wasn't that cold. I definitely need some new pictures because I want to update my Instagram feed. And also, my birthday is in February and I absolutely hate celebrating my birthday. So going on this trip would be a nice excuse not to throw a party. But seriously, people from the islands often get antagonized by Argentines, and I don't think that's very fair. Matters between us still haven't settled since the war wasn't a very long time ago. So, I would like to meet my neighbors from the islands, just to get to know them, to have actual proof that they are regular people just like us, and I can bring some mate so we can discuss the things that make us similar, but also the things that make us different, because that's also fun.
To visit the Falkland Islands because I want to put my knowledge into practice, and I really find this idea attracting, cause I'm the kind of person who believes that we can help each other. Perhaps someone needs help with the Spanish, or someone could teach me more things in English. The thing is that we all learned from each other, cause I want to live that experience, and I want to be there with them, and I feel like I'd be so glad to seize this chance, cause I love English.
I have plenty of reasons to want to visit Falkland Islands. It's weird to have that beautiful place and that people so close to us and to don't know much about it or to don't even communicate. So I think that creating a student exchange movement will be perfect, because a lot of Argentinians and Latins just cross the Atlantic and go up to Oxford, to London, to learn about the culture and to practice English, as I did a year ago. But being able to do that in Falkland will be easier, and it will allow a lot of people that didn't have the economic conditions to do it, and it will create like a cultural community. So I would love to show Falkland people about Argentina's culture and the language in Spanish, and to learn about lifestyle in Falkland and geography and climate, and to take picture of every landscape and to record everything and to post in my Instagram travel blog, and to share my experience and motivate more people to do it, and to create like a community between these countries that are like at the south of the world, like alone, and to see what Falklands has to show.
Good morning, my name is Ivan and I am 24 years old. So why would I like to meet my neighbors in the Falkland Islands? It all started when a friend of mine who has got relatives there told me about how peaceful life is, the warmth of people living in Stanley, and the amazing landscapes that the islands have to offer. Because of this, I'm really interested in meeting local people and getting a taste of their unique lifestyle. Moreover, as a tourist Newberry student, I consider that visiting the island would enrich my knowledge, and I would learn at first hand how tourism works in an isolated and exotic place. As this is the first time they include Argentina in this kind of event, it would be a great opportunity to establish bonds between Argentina, UK and the Falkland Islands.